I have a bonus story. So I'm going to cover an 8 million price prediction from the Mooch, Scaramucci, and then a 10 million price prediction from billionaire legendary investor Tim Draper. So let's break this down. I'll first start with the more humble 8 million price prediction from the legendary investor. So here we go. Renowned investor Anthony Scaramucci recently shared his thoughts on Bitcoin's future, calling it the best performing asset in the world, which we know it is. Scaramucci pointed out the huge demand for the biddies, especially from investors buying into ETFs like BlackRock and Cathie Wood's funds. Even Max Kaiser has been buying into Cathie Wood's funds. Even though only 450 new coins are made each day, the demand keeps pushing. The price is up. Quoting the Mooch here, crypto and Bitcoin are still new to the most people. I try to answer some of the biggest questions like use cases in the upcoming halving event. That's right. After the Bitcoin halving events, prices usually drop but then bounce. But this particular halving, we've been pumping post-halving. That's right. We tapped 65,000 today, family. So things do seem to be different. Scaramucci repeats his strategy of holding Bitcoin long-term, regardless of short-term price fluctuations. He pointed to Bitcoin's strong performance over the past 14 years as evidence to its enduring value. And according to the Mooch, Bitcoin has proven to be the best performing asset worldwide, making it a valuable addition to any investment portfolio. Preach! Scaramucci encourages people to invest into the biddies. Even though its price can be unpredictable, he suggests starting with a small investment to learn about Bitcoin and enjoying being a part of the crypto world. Now, Scaramucci predicts Bitcoin price could reach $6 to $8 million per coin in the future. Send it. But for now, it's not a great way to protect against inflation or a fully trusted store of value because not enough people use it globally. He thinks that'll change once Bitcoin has 1 billion users, which can happen around 2026. Now, I personally think 1 billion users is inevitable, but I also disagree with what he says here. I think right now Bitcoin is a great store value, and I think it's a great way to protect yourself against inflation. So that's what I disagree versus the Mooch. But nonetheless, let me know your thoughts on his 8 million price prediction for the future. Now let's dive into billionaire venture capitalist Tim Draper says Bitcoin might reach $10 million per coin. Let's break it down. What a handsome fellow. I've never met anyone with eyebrows quite like his, except for Pai Mei. You may remember Pai Mei from Kill Bill. The dude with the... Gordon Liu plays the character with the big white beard and the eyebrows, but I digress there, family. So in a recent interview, Tim Draper predicted the price of Bitcoin could potentially surge to 10 million per coin. Send it. Quoting him here. Now 250,000 or a million or 2 million or even $10 million are the numbers that are probably going to happen for a couple of reasons. When you can buy your food, clothing, shelter, and pay your taxes all in Bitcoin, that's a done deal. You won't have to use any other currency. So he's ultimately saying all of these targets, including 10 million per Bitcoin, is already a done deal. Let me know if you agree or disagree. The billionaire, who is known for his early bets on companies like Skype, predicts the devaluation of the U.S. against Bitcoin. I guess they mean the U.S. dollar, clearly. Speaking of the upcoming halving event, which is going to take place, which has already taken place last night. You already know, block rewards just got chopped in half. And as reported, Draper also repeatedly forecast the Bitcoin reaching 250,000 in 2022. However, this prediction turned out to be inaccurate. Quoting him here, I think my hubris got the better of me, Draper said. The billionaire explains that his prediction did not materialize since regulators got heavy-handed. So we all blame Gary. Draper also expected Bitcoin payments to become prevalent in 2022, which was not the case. Those are the two things that slowed down the progress, according to Draper. Now, Draper is also bullish and predicting Bitcoin will hit 250,000 this year. Let me know your thoughts on that. JV was feeling that champagne last night. Yes, Kevin, could you tell? Harmonic patterns based on the Fibonacci tend to be prevalent across nature, markets like itself. Once Bitcoin cracks and hodls above 74,000, my Pai Mei prediction is 1.1 billion 6 years out. Now we're talking 1.1 billion. Send it. Those eyebrows are glorious. I wish I can do that. I got to tell my barber. I just got to grow them out and do it and do the Pai Mei for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? It's so lit. I need those brows. I also think of the dude, I don't know the actor's name, but remember American Pie, the father, and he has like the thickest eyebrows and they look like caterpillars. What's that guy's name? I think it was because more adoption of the asset along with the institutional FOMO that happened since the e-tests weren't selling prior to the halving. Word up. It's like two squirrels that look more like Spock. Word. 125 to 150,000 in 2024 and 200 to 225,000 in 2025. I dig it. Grant, what do you guys think on that? Where do you feel the price action is likely to be for the cycle peak? Let me know. Bro, don't you sleep? Never. Shout out Squirrel Bait. He just gifted 5 MicroStrategy memberships to the channel. So you just got hooked up stress-free. Shane Sullivan, Bitcoin Trini, Michael Amos, The Lost and the Unfounds. You've all been hooked up with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel on behalf of the Squirrel Bait. So show Squirrel some love for hooking you guys up. American Pie, some great movies, 100%. Yeah, I remember the Stiffmeister. Stifler. 220,000 in 2024, definitely possible though. Somewhat of a stretch, in my opinion. Word. Thanks for sharing, Kat. Yo, what it do? Thank you, Squirrel Bait. You the man. Happy halvening, everybody. Canadian Eugene Levy. That's the guy. That's the guy. Eugene Levy is the guy with the brows. You got that. Thank you, Darth Melda. Happy halvening. Good to see you, family. How you been? Let me know. Thanks so much, says The Lost and Unfolds. Cheers, family. 225,000 end of the year. 500 to 750,000 cycle peak. Let's go. Love it, Jennifer. Respect. 250,000 end of the year. Amen, Hoss.